Hi, my name is Ronaldo Rendon, and this is my friend Spike. Welcome to Bulldog Bound 3E, Elementary Exploration Event. Today, we are going to be participating in a workshop that highlights one of the programs that you can study when you're a student here at Allan Hancock College. We are going to spend 20 minutes learning from one of our professors about what they teach and doing some cool activities. Remember, the Bulldog Bound is a part of the Hancock Promise program. If you graduate from one of the high schools within the Allan Hancock Community College District, you will be eligible for the first year free at Allan Hancock College. So say it with me, first year free at AHC. All right, now let's head off to our first workshop.
Hi, welcome to Bulldog Bound. My name is Laura Susan Thomas, and I teach in the Fine Arts Department at the college here. I teach digital media arts, digital painting, and some art appreciation, which is learning about arts, artists, and a little bit of art history. And when you come to college here, you can take classes in our Fine Arts Department, learn how to draw, paint, work in ceramics. We have digital design classes, animation, 3D rendering, film, photography, lots of different courses that our students will come take so that they can either go on to get a degree in the arts or work in some of the fields like animation, film, concept designers, and things like that as they go from here. So today, I thought it'd be really fun to teach you guys what I teach my students and in creating character design. So we're going to work with creating Spike. Now Spike is our mascot here at the college. Of course, he's a college bulldog, right? So we're going to create what Spike might have looked like when he was going to school with you guys. So I'm going to walk you guys through a few steps, and then you guys can work on your own through this video. And before we get started though, you're going to need some paper, pencils, maybe a black ballpoint pen or a Sharpie, and a little bit of tape. So you can pause this video here, pause me, so you can get those supplies gathered up, and we'll get started. hopefully you guys got lots of sketches on your pages. And remember, those sketches, they're just wild, crazy drawings. They're ideas that spill out of your head onto the page. There's no mistakes in those. They've got lots of energy. So hopefully you guys have a lot of those on the paper. And now we have to figure out how to make those sketches into like a final piece of art. So I'm going to show you guys how artists turn those sketches into final line work. Sometimes an artist might scan that in my digital classes, we might scan that into the computer and clean it up in there. But I'm going to show you guys how to do that at home. Now, some artists will use a light box, which I'm going to show you next after this, which is a fancy box, but it has, you plug it into the wall, but you might not have a light box at home, but it might be closer than you think. So you actually have a light box in your house. It's sort of nature's light box. Of course, you can only use it during the day because you need the sun out. So check with your parents to make sure it's okay. Find a nice sunny window in your house, and you're going to use some tape on your original sketch and have a clean piece of paper and a pen. So I'm going to show you how to do that. So I have my drawing little spike up here taped on the window, and I've got my clean piece of paper, and this is where the magic happens. All I have to do is lay my paper on top, and all of a sudden I can see through. So I can see to that spike underneath. Then I can take my pen, just make sure you're using a pen, check with your adult in the house, make sure it's okay. And now I can just create the lines I want to keep, the lines I want to keep off that sketch on spike. So I can start to finalize that line and create my final little spike here. And remember, if you decide you don't like the line, you can pull that off, put another piece of paper on, and start again. So hopefully you have your final line work done. And remember, because we're tracing off of your sketch, you can always do another version of that line. So if you're not happy with what you have, you can take another piece of paper, put it on top of that sketch, and make another final line work piece for yourself. But we might want to finish Spike out all the way, maybe give him some color, or maybe we finish it just in black and white. So I'm going to do a demo for you guys that you can look at and see how you could finish this out with maybe colored pencil or marker. Maybe you have some watercolor at home. And if you don't have those supplies, I'm going to show you guys how to finish Spike just in black and white with some pen and marker. Bulldog Bound with me and creating your own little spike. Just remember too, when you see art that artists create, that know that so much goes into an art piece, that behind that final piece there's sketches and drawings just like you've done here. So if you want to keep working on being a great artist, you can get a sketchbook or just loose paper. Make sure you're drawing every day. It doesn't matter if those drawings are good or bad, just draw the world around you, draw what's in your head, and hopefully I will see you maybe in a class here at Hancock.
We want to thank you for participating in Bulldog Bound. We hope you enjoyed the workshop, and remember, first year free at AHC. Go Bulldogs!